Hi, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now, before I dive into the reading, I just want to say that these readings are coming from a place of love, light, and positivity, especially during these chaotic times when there is more than enough to lower our energy vibration, to make us feel small and scared and insignificant. These readings are to raise us up, to raise up our energy vibration, to have us moving forward in love, light, and positivity. And of course, these readings are undated because whenever you come across them is the exact moment that your angels and your spirit guides want you to hear this message. So let's dive in. I'm going to be starting, Taurus, with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also going to be your totem cards for this time. So your totem animals for this time. So if you see these animals in the wild, or if you see an image of these animals, this is really your angel and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Taurus, saying, remember this message. So let's see what they have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. Oh, we have the Nightingale spirit, which says love is all around you. That's splendid. And then we have the turtle spirit, which says slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady is how you're embracing the love that is all around you. And at times you're going to feel absent of love because there's going to be this sense of, kind of just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep moving. And as you do so, you're going to find that you connect with this love, with this passion that is a part of you. And that is such an integral part to your soul and to yourself, Taurus, because you are such a sensual, loving person. You need this. You need this love all around you. You need to utilize it to thrive off of it, because that's how you thrive. Oh, I love it. And it becomes your song. It becomes your truth. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. So let's see what your chakra has to say here. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. So we have psychic development and we have listening. So psychic development is intense. As you are embracing a psychic development, as you are moving forward, and this is with your third eye chakra, you can be, and that's why, okay, I'll get to that in a minute. That makes perfect sense. Interesting. Listening is also going to be very important. Listening to your angels, to your spirit guides, to you. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Angel and spirit guide message for Taurus. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness. Well, didn't that just want to shine through? All right. So the card that wanted to be heard is strength. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for, and you also have things coming to you. Now, it can be over time that things will be developing, and it can be after a really hard time that you feel yourself. It's painfully reborn into your power, because rebirths are always painful, and you have this psychic development in this being surrounded by love and this slow and steady windfall that is coming your way. So here, with the strength, that makes absolute sense. The Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups, oh my gosh. The Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands, Seven of Air, the Moon, Pisces energy, time frame, February 19th to March 20th. Justice, now this is a Libra energy. This is a time frame of September 23rd to October 22nd. And Strength is a Leo time frame, and that's July 23rd, there we go, July 23rd to August 22nd. And then we have the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Fire, Call, which is the Judgment card. Your angels are right there with you. And then you have Temperance, which is a Sagittarius energy, a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st. Now, it can be that you are dealing with a lot of people, okay? That is definitely one way of looking at this reading. But you are also, look at this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards. You have one ace, which is awesome, right? You have a transformative card here with the Ten of Fire. It's completion of a cycle. You have divinity blessing you, and you have this hard work, this steadiness to you, and you have this sense of seeking truth. Okay, so just looking at the numbers here and looking at the court cards, and not the court cards, the major arcana cards, and the ace, this is powerful. This is severely powerful, and this time of power can seem astoundingly overwhelming, especially if we look at it here, because we have the 10 of Fire. We end with 11, so we have that progression, and 2 8s in the middle. You can be taking this very, very seriously, and you might be taking things so seriously, Taurus, like looking at things so kind of black and white, which is, first of all, not where you thrive, all right? But things can become so serious that the joy is taken out of it, and you feel diminished. You feel stuck. You feel almost caged. Okay, so we're starting off with the Nightingale Spirit, which has me so excited for you. And this says, love is all around you. Love is all around you. It is. It is an integral part of your being. It moves you forward. It blesses you. It is part of you. And then we have the Turtle Spirit, which says, slow and steady wins the race. So it can be that as you embrace love, you slowly, and this is actually, no, this is very much the way that it is, but it's also transformative. So it comes in, there's two sides to this coin. So as you're moving forward and as you're embracing this love, you are slowly and steadily embracing the greatness within you. Now you might be saying, Dane, there is no greatness within me. Everything is horrible. Everything is sad and overwhelming. And I understand that there is this feeling here of things just being a bit too much at times. Okay? But that's because you are hurdling a plateau. You are embracing a psychic development that leads you to a whole new sphere of being and sphere of understanding. So with the Nightingale, with love surrounding you, embrace it. Embrace it, because you have slowly and steadily been building up to this point, and you have felt at times alone in the abyss. And now it is time to kind of swim into these warmer waters, swim into your collective consciousness of self. And it moves you towards seeing things more truly. It moves you towards this opening of your eyes, but also knowing that your angels are with you. So talking with your angels would be something, I mean, definitely here we see a line of angels with the judgment and with the call, and winged people here. So I would see this as very much a line of angels. They want you to connect. They want you to speak to them, to rely on them. And this is going to open you up in a way that most people do not step into this openness, step into this power. So with your psychic development, with your opening of your third eye chakra, with the sense that somehow and for some way the unknown becomes known or becomes part of you, you move forward with this kind of Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder, this sense of your angels being an integral part of your soul and yourself. You see yourself moving towards your greatness. And as you move towards your greatness, you listen. Now, the throat chakra, whenever I used to think of the throat chakra, I always thought of speaking, But the throat chakra is also listening. Listening is so important, and it's a skill that we don't seem to have anymore. We don't truly listen to people. People will tell you what you need. You have to listen. People will tell you what they want. People will show you who they are. Didn't Maya Angelou say this? When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Listen. Listen to what they're truly saying. And listen to not only how you interpret their words, but how they are speaking to you, what they are saying to you, the multifaceted layers of the conversation that you are having. That's going to be really important. Psychic development here is you'll have a pretty good instinctual reaction to things, okay? But listen. Listen, because you'll move forward in ways that you hadn't thought you would. And you'll move forward to also listening to your words more and listening to the power of the words that you choose, the power of the way that you convey your truth to the world. And as you do so, there's a strength that comes over you. I mean, this is a strong Leo energy, so it might be that you are very connected here to a Leo, a Libra, a Sagittarius. Is there anybody else? No. Oh, and a Pisces. So yeah, there are a lot of people here. You can be very connected to all of these people. But there is a strong sense, if we're just focusing on you right now, Taurus, which is what we're doing, focusing on you, there's a strength to you, and there's a strength to your heart, to your soul, to yourself. You might have forgotten it. You might have thought, that was me before. before life got hard, before things became overwhelming, before I got thrown curveballs that I never expected and I never wanted. But there is a strength that you are embracing. There is a strength in kindness too, and a remembering that kindness is important. And what I love is like the root of kindness is kin. So it can be treating people like kin, yes, but it can also be remembering through kindness that we are connected, that we are in a way all kin. And so here, it is remembering that kindness. It is remembering that truth. And it's also, you have this kind of worker bee mentality to you. You're going to think with things, Taurus, that if I just sit down and I just kind of plan things out and I have this list or this plan or this, kind of, I'm seeing kind of like, things written out, and then I'll be able to move forward. Release yourself from a severe plan, okay? And it's not saying just kind of go all willy-nilly. Have a plan, but do not be rigid with it, because the repeat of the number 8 shows rigidity, and that's not where you thrive, okay? You are an earth sign, you need order, you need structure, but you also need to give yourself some flexibility in order to move forward, in order to truly thrive and to truly be prosperous. But things are coming. Bounty is coming your way. These apples, yeah, wisdom, bounty, beauty, just notice that, coming to you. And then we have call. Call is you connecting with your angels. This is revelations coming your way. This is sitting there and being like, I never saw it. I never knew I had this strength. I never knew I had this power. I never knew I could move forward this way. But you are also being called to your greater self. And as you're being called to your greater self, as you are answering this call of your angels, of your higher power, of your contractual truth that you wrote before you came down to this world, as you're answering this call, you have the Ace of Waters coming over you. Now you are absolutely, just have to say, you are absolutely protected by your angels. I would highly recommend either starting an angel journal or just talking out loud. That's how I like to do it. I'm more auditory than I am, kind of writing things out. So I like to talk to my angels. I like to sit there and kind of have this conversation. It kind of sounds like I'm on the telephone, right? But other people, you might feel more comfortable writing it out. You might not feel comfortable talking out loud. First of all, you might think it's rather silly, but do whatever is comfortable for you, because what you're going to have here is this connection and this moving away from a sense of not having the full truth of your life, your soul, your passion, and yourself. All right? So here, with this strength coming through your angels being connected to you, through you answering the call of your angels, you have the Ace of Waters. Now, the Ace of Waters is permeating this whole entire reading, okay? This is an ace card that I don't have you quite taking it yet, this gift of water, this gift of the aces, because I don't have a water court card, a king, queen, page, knight of cups, or the magician here. But what I have is this permeating every single aspect of yourself. Strength is at your heart. Your emotions are crowning you and are at your roots. So emotionally, with the Pisces energy, because they're water signs, this is a very powerful time. And this is a time of sorrows, pains, disappointments bubbling to the surface and being washed away. They might not all be washed away, because sometimes that's like a little bit too much to ask for, right? All pains, all sorrows just washed away from our lives. We accumulate them anyway as we go on. So this is looking at your emotional truth, your emotional self, as you connect with your angels, as you connect with what you truly want. And you are going to see a pearl being made of your life. Now, the story of the pearl, if you've listened to me before, you're like, oh, Dane, not the story of the pearl again. But I love it. I love the story of how pearls are made. Pearls are made by a piece of sand getting stuck in an oyster's mouth. All right? And that piece of sand drives the oyster absolutely crazy. So it coats it with mucus and coats it with mucus and coats it with mucus, because it is so irritated by this piece of sand. All right? So it is so irritated by it that it winds up creating a pearl, which is, oyster snot. So a pearl that is so valuable to us is an irritant to the oyster. And it's looking at your life. It's looking at the irritants, the hardships, the pains, the disappointments, the sense of being overwhelmed, the sense of feeling like you're stuck in an endless sea of swimming forward but getting nowhere. It's like it never changes. And that is why it's almost like listening to a siren's call. It's what I'm seeing here. And it's not to have your ship be, destroyed on the rocks. It's to answer a call of love and of beauty that is coming into your heart and that is breaking down a barrier of doubt and fear and of being overwhelmed. And this Ace of Cups is going to be very important to you. You might find yourself being more sensitive, okay, because the Ace of Cups brings forth sensitivity. It can even be being weepy, just wanting to cry, just feeling overwhelmed. And also you have psychic development here. As you're opening up, as things are changing within you and around you, okay, there is this sense of stepping out of one world into another. And as you step into this new world, you're putting down the burdens that used to make you up, that used to be almost, here she's burning pages, but it's kind of like carved in stone. And you're going to see here, nothing is carved in stone. Nothing has to be forever. It's not talking about the good things, though, yes, that can be true too. It's talking about the sorrowful things. It's talking about the overwhelming things. And it's also knowing you cannot carry everyone. You can't. People have to be on their own journey. If they want to be angry and sad, they have to be angry and sad. If they want to be joyous and happy, they have to be joyous and happy. But you cannot take away their pain from them. And you cannot, it's kind of like you can't lead a horse to water, right? You cannot force. Well, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. That's how it goes. So it's kind of like you cannot force change upon another. And so this is focusing on you, your fire, your passion, your creativity, your joy, yourself. And this is burning the rest. It's saying, I have to let it go. You're going to find yourself, as you are stepping forward, you're going to find yourself seeing things and thinking, oh, if you just do this, and if this is just that, everything will start to fall into alignment. But you can't pull away another person's darkness. So during this time, don't try. Oh, I mean, not don't try, try. Be that nice, caring person. But also know, sometimes you have to walk down paths. And it just has to be. And so with the Ten of Wands, you have been, in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's a person bowed over by the weight of what they're carrying. Let it go. Burn the excess. And take the knowledge in. Take the knowledge in. Take the passion in. Take the creativity in. And start creating your heart's desire. Start creating your heart's truth. Because you have at your root very, very powerful imagery here with the moon. Okay? The moon is powerful because the moon represents Pisces. Pisces comes from a place of love. And Pisces can be unstoppable if only they conquer fear. So, and I mean, right? So can't we all? Isn't that so terribly true for each and every one of us? But with the moon brings the silvery reflection of the sun. And if you've ever kind of been to the desert, right? If you've ever been to a desert or a desert or a very hot climate, the sun, it's just so intense. It is so intense. So with the sun being down on you, you need the release of the moon. But the moon can be so cold. So it's finding that balance. It's finding that balance. And it's knowing that sometimes life is like being in a desert. The sun and the moon, are completely overwhelming. So you have here, this isn't Temperance, this isn't Sagittarius. This is Temptation, and this is the Devil card. So this is a Capricorn energy, and this is a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. So here, it's like you're being tempted by fear, by being overwhelmed, by not seeing things as clearly as you would like to, by a sense of darkness and sorrow and a lack of the light that you want within your life. Now, Pisces energy represents love. Capricorn energy represents love, but also can be very kind of dogmatic. Okay? So you have this tendency, you're going to have this tendency towards the dogmatic, because you have the Devil energy right here, right? And you have the repeat of the number 8, which is very much on this earthly plane. And the temptation, okay, the Devil energy, the Capricorn energy, is very focused on this earthly plane, which is something where when things get really hard, Taurus, that's going to be where you retreat to, the earthly plane. It's kind of like having the things that you can feel, having the things that can be weighed down with, that kind of stuff, the kind of picking things up and seeing how much it weighs and be like, oh, okay, that's good quality. Those are going to be the things that really matter when things get overwhelming. okay? Because you are that earth sign energy, and the earth is the soil. It weighs. The earth is what you plant things into. So here, there's going to be a sense towards the practicalness. And the practicalness can overshine the heart if you are afraid to move forward in the love that is all around you. Because there's going to be this bit of this push and this pull, this bit of kind of being overwhelmed by it. And the devil card, the temptation energy, has us facing, it does, it has us facing addictions, pains, sorrows, hurts. And with psychic development, I have to tell you, right here, I mean, this is powerful and deep stuff, because here you have yourself kind of being tempted by the shackles of what society wants, okay? By what, by kind of like a safety net that isn't a safety net, it's just familiar. It's kind of like the devil that you know, right? So here with psychic development, as you're opening up your eyes, as you're listening to your true self, as you see yourself moving forward, there's going to be a fear of, can I do this? And what I'm seeing here is to be just to yourself, jump, go. Do not overthink. Do not sit there and think, okay, once I have everything completely laid out, once I have all the herbs planted, once I have everything set out, then I can start being well. Like, then I can start tending to the garden of my soul and myself. No, now's the time. Now's the time. And you're actually going to see that it changes everything for you. It changes everything. Because as you do this, as you embrace the sun, the stars, and the moon, as you embrace your cosmos, and as you embrace the healing light, but also the waxing and waning light of the moon, forever changing light of the moon. As Plato said, all is flux and nothing stays the same. And that is really what I'm seeing here. As you're embracing this change, as you're embracing this healing, you step into justice. And it's brought to you by your angels. This is why your angels are so important to you. It's kind of like, what is your justice? What is your truth? Listen. And embrace your heart. Embrace your heart, and as you do so, you're going to see that you do not want lies. You do not want placations. You do not want pretty words. You want truth. And you're also going to want to walk your truth. And there's going to be a very kind of visceral, very emotional, very kind of primal reaction to being pulled away from your truth. And so with justice, you step into your light. You step into your being. Now, the justice is a Libra energy, okay? Time frame September 23rd to October 22nd. 7 of air, okay? The 7 of swords can show sneakiness, most definitely. Sneakiness away from justice. But it can also show this sense of gathering up your knowledge, gathering up your truth, and moving forward. And saying, I have to leave this behind. You have to leave some things behind. Taurus, it's like, why carry it? Why carry it? If you look at our psyches and ourselves, we carry negative emotions with us. We do. We carry memories that bring us pain. Why? It's not to help our survival, because if you carry something for like more than 8 weeks, I believe, is the time frame. Let's just, say 6 months to a year. You carry it because it's a scar, and it's an emotional scar. This is emotional scars from sneakiness, from lack of truth, from lack of justice within your life. It can be from a Libra or a Capricorn energy. It can be, but everybody touches this Leo energy, this Pisces energy, and it can simply be that this right here, this hurt, this pain, this is what your angels are coming at. And this is what you have the strength to withstand: the cleansing, the healing, the purging. And as you move forward, your angels call to you. They call you into a power that you did not know you had. Because in our world, we're kept small. We're kept small. We're told, you're supposed to want this, you're supposed to want that. You're supposed to be this way, not that way. You're supposed to look and do this. Okay? And if you veer from that path, if, let's say, you're more spiritual than practical, you might sit there and look at things rather emotionally instead of mathematically. And looking at things mathematically is completely fine, but you're going to see here that your emotional truth is the truth that guides you forward. And you're going to need to talk to this, because this right here will keep you in fear. And if you do not banish the hurt, and if you do not embrace the wisdom of the apple, here, the angel, the fairy, is embracing the wisdom of the apple and not the gold. Look at your truth. Look at your power. It moves you to the Three of Earth. It moves you towards building something spectacular. The Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles. Here, this is solo. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it is working with a group of people, right? And it's creating this chapel, this place of worship, this home of the soul. And here for you now, it's creating a home for your soul. But it's creating your home. It's creating your power. It's creating your bounty. And it's moving forward. And as you do so, you see here, with the Eight of Fire, with the Eight of Wands, you see that you are moving towards something more. That you are building something better. And you are finding it. You are being led by it. And you are embracing it. And I just see this as something beautiful given to you by, yes, slow moving. Because pandas, I mean, come on, they don't move fast at all. And it's having that passion, that power, guiding you towards something more. Something you have given your life to. Something you have worked so hard on. And it's like, yeah, now's the time. Now's the time to see the earthly rewards, but not to be caught up with the earthly conflicts. It's almost like you're rising above. It's almost like for a lot of you Taurians, you will have a transcendent experience. You will. You can be having lucid dreams that really start helping you to like kind of piece things together that have been puzzling you for a really long time. You can have, lucid dreams, powerful dreams. They don't have to be lucid. They can just be powerful dreams. And you see it. You believe it. And it becomes. And as you do so, you're putting down the weight that you have been carrying, the doubts, the fears, the overwhelmed sense of, I can't create this. And you're seeing that your ability for creation of beauty is endless and is angelically driven. Your angels are right there with you in a way that is so profound that it will take your breath away. I mean, it's like, it's breathtaking. It is breathtaking how powerful they are intertwined with you. Use this power. Let yourself fly in love. In love with yourself. Say to yourself, I love you, Taurus. Before you go to sleep at night. Say that. Say that to you. I mean it. I mean it because it is profound and it is powerful. And it will lead you to being transcendent. It will lead you to rising above the negative, the base energy vibration of life that's so easy to be trapped in. It's kind of like, that sticky paper. That awful sticky paper that you put down for mice that they get trapped in. It's awful. But, you sit there and you realize that you are being freed. It's kind of like that sticky paper freezing and the mice can walk out of it. Or walk over it. You're seeing yourself being able to walk out of that snare. And you rise. And you rise because everything that you don't want has been put into the vortex. Everything that has broken your heart, that has hurt your soul, that has made you cry, that has brought about these tears, it has been heard. And angelic rewards are coming your way. Now, I wish that it was kind of like a slot machine and all of a sudden you just had this windfall and all the money came and all the prosperity came and all the bounty and all the beauty, but it doesn't work like that. Slowly and steadily, you will find that you win the race. Slowly and steadily, you will find that you are the winner that you've always wanted to be. Your subconscious message is the 8 of water, the 8 of cups. It's walking away from something. Another 8 here. Powerful. You're going to be powerful in thinking, okay, if I just kind of go at it like a bull, because you just charge at it. I'll be able to change it. No, this is letting it go. This is walking away from something you once thought you would love and saying enough is enough. I am reborn because you are. Your subconscious chakra message is spiritual awakening, your crown chakra. You are awakening into a power that you thought you could never have. And you are profoundly awakening to the power that you were born with, that you were born to inherit. And as you have the spiritual awakening, your subconscious spirit animal message is the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. The miracles come. And they continue to come. And you will be one of those people who lives in miracles, who lives in blessings. Wow. That was brilliant. I'm so thrilled to be able to bring you this message from Spirit. I wish you nothing, Taurus, but light, love, peace, and happiness. I love you all, and I'm sending healing, positive energy, loving energy your way. Stay safe. And again, I love you guys. Bye.